better. Hey!
You ever hear of Fred?
You're a Yankee, shut up.
Ask you what you're up to?
Cleaning my musket so I don't die.
Oh, what's important about cleaning your musket?
So you don't get lead lock.
And what might that be?
When you shoot a musket, the black powder burns the lead, and it'll melt the lead to the side of the barrel. And then as you're trying to put the ramrod down, it'll slow your loading rate down because it won't let the ramrod go down as quick. It's not as loose of a fit.
Well, that's scary.
Yep.
So everybody's going to go clean their muskets as the battle's ended?
Yep.
Hold on. Okay. Well, thank you so much for answering our question.
Little daughter, will you
Hi, what's your name?
I'm Samantha Bullat.
Thanks for talking to us, Samantha.
Of course.
You were going to tell us about the fashion of the Civil War era.
Yeah, I
What
am.
can you tell us?
Well, you probably think I'm really hot, first of all, because I'm wearing so many layers. But the fact that the clothing is made out of all natural fibers helps it breathe really easily. So even though I'm wearing a ton of layers, I'm actually really cool and getting a lot of circulation. So you probably want to know what's on underneath here. I start out by putting my stockings on.
Oh, wow.
And these are held up with garters. And then underneath that, you wear bloomers
Okay.
and a chemise, which is kind of like a sleeveless nightgown, and that's your basic undergarment.
Oh, wow,
And
that's a
then-
lot.
Yeah, then that's just the basic part. So over that, I have a corset, the infamous corset, but it's actually really comfortable. I can bend over and do all kinds of stuff, and it's not as uncomfortable as a lot of people think.
Yeah.
It's basically like it's as common as wearing a bra for a girl. It was just
Okay.
another part of your wardrobe. Didn't really think about it. What people worry about painting and all that didn't happen as often as the media portrays it, I guess. So there's corset and then a hoop skirt, or as it was called back then, a cage crinoline,
Oh, wow.
and that's what holds the skirt out.
Oh, that makes sense.
Over that is a petticoat, and that helps smooth out the skirt so that you don't see the rings from the hoop skirt.
That makes sense.
And then over that is the dress. And the skirt and the bodice are actually sewn together.
Oh, okay.
And the skirt fastens a little bit more to the side than the bodice does, so that there isn't like a gap right in the front of the dress.
That makes sense.
During the day, or at least when a lady went out, she had her head covered with a bonnet or some kind of hat. Underneath the hat, I have a small hairnet on to keep my hair nice and tidy.
Oh, you've got pockets in
Yes,
there, too.
there's a pocket. It's really convenient.
That's handy.
I'll keep my gloves in there when I'm not wearing them, and a lady would have her hands covered if she went out. And then, of course, I have a parasol because tans were not fashionable during the 1860s.
Oh, okay.
So this is what you normally wear every single day. It took me about almost an hour to get like fully dressed and ready and everything.
Wow.
So yeah, it was quite a process, but a lot of care and time went into the clothes. Women generally only had about 5 dresses in their entire wardrobe.
Oh, wow.
Because everything was made by hand and things were expected to last a long time. Like girls would go shopping, every week and get something new. Not so for this. The fabric was really expensive, but the labor is cheap as opposed to now.
That's interesting.
So,
Did
yeah.
you make your dress yourself?
I did make my dress myself,
did.
all by
That's-
hand.
Wow, that's
So,
amazing. And what is the
thank
blue
you.
on that?
This blue ribbon has the seal of Virginia in the center, and it's a secession rosette, and it was worn in right before the war to show support for your southern states seceding from the Union. And obviously I'm from Virginia. My unit is the 18th Virginia Cavalry, and so this is in support of our cause.
Well, that's very interesting. Thank you, Samantha.
You're very welcome.
And have a good day.
in a dreary Yankee prison?
Buddy. Some proclamation will set all darkness free.
Look, now we don't know what
I got a cousin.
I was reading papers and I was pretty fine with it when I read in December of 1860 under President Buchanan, South Carolina seceded. So more power to him because it's about the states. It's not about having a great big central government to tell us what to do in every facet of our lives. We've got states' rights here.
Yeah, but all we did was form another government, so now we got another central government.
Hey, well, I just go where Alabama goes. That's all I
feel
know.
kind of like an idiot. I just came because everyone else did.
I don't care about no president in Washington City.
I was hoping I could convince you all after we're done here to go back to Ireland, take it back.
Let's do it.
Do you want to go back and, well,
I figure by the time we're done with this, we might have seen enough fighting.
That could
We
be
got
true.
enough training now. We can go back and raise hell on the Brits.